My name is Ryan. I slay the spire. And I would like to share with you this very amazing run. I'm not good at lyrics or musicality. Let's start playing the video game. Oh, my lip again. Oh, yo. Also, patch time. It's patch time. I am so happy to be back in the realm where I'm reading patch notes consistently. Content. They're adding 2 new relics. One is the Captain's Wheel relic. It is rare. Horncleat relic uncommon. They've also reworked Brilliance, Flurry of Blows, Prostrate, Vengeance is being changed into Simmering Fury, Vigilance has been reworked, Inner Peace has been reworked, the Tungsten Rod relic has been reworked, there's been gameplay changes, Carved Reality has gotten slightly reworked, Deceive Reality has been slightly reworked, Sanctity card gains 2 less block, but draws an additional card, Smite damage has been buffed from 10 to 12, ooh. I didn't think Smite needed to be better. Wire heading also now triggers at the start of the turn to interact better with Weave. Oh, I am so pleased to hear that. I just about, I want to say, 5 hours ago, finished a stream where the final run was trying to get Wireheaded and Weave to work together, and it was kind of disappointingly not good. I'm very glad to see that. Do we have access to those new relics in the you know, one was okay, never mind, unseen, yeah, unseen, and they've both got the placeholder relics, that is to say the placeholder art for relics. Fair enough. Whoa, hang on, we're on the wrong save file, but that's not gonna change anything. We're going into a run. It's gonna be a good time. Let's Ascension 1. Let's do it. Get that extra score. Turn the Twitch chat off. Alright. Enemies in X3 combats have 1 HP. The possibility of sniping out 1 elite is strong on this line. But choosing a random rare card, choosing a rare card as his character is ridiculous. Oh! Okay. Volt is really good. Prey is really good. Alpha is a dawn into its own day. So Alpha, shuffle Beta into your draw pile. Beta, add an Omega to the bottom of your draw pile. Omega is a 3-cost power. At the start of your turn, deal 50 damage to all enemies. I'm gonna try and build a deck that's exclusively Alpha and defends. We're doing it. Oh, and it's gonna be a good time as well. Especially against the Lagavulans, I feel like we're kind of just gonna dunk them. Okay, let's have a look. Vigilance has been reworked. Vigilance has been worked as such. It gains block rather than draws cards. Okay, well, that's a little frustrating. I was already trying to formulate infinites that would use this because entering Calm allows you to exit Calm, obviously, and exiting Calm gives you 2 extra energy. As you can see, Calm upon exiting the stance gain 2 extra energy. So that being paired with card draw is obviously already pretty dangerous for an infinite. It's on a 2-cost card, so obviously you would need some enablers as well, but I was already looking for ways to break that. Not going to be happening anymore. Fair enough. Eruption is the same. Everything else fine. It's probably Vigilance, Defend, Miracle, Alpha. I wish I could Omega this turn. Oh, sorry, Beta this turn, rather. Alright, I'm just gonna kill. Seems better. Seems beta, more like. Wreath of Flame, follow up and cut through Fate. I'll hit these upgrades, but I'm not gonna be taking any of them. Sure, lose that max HP happily. Okay. Cross joints, weave, cleanse evil, third eye, fasting. Yeah, we've seen all of these before, and they haven't been changed. I probably just remove a strike here. I'd have taken defense if it were offered. The Courier. Merchants restock cards, relics, and potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%. I'm probably not going to go for these elites. I really hope that this is a Lagabulan. I just want to get the Alpha, Beta, Omega combo off before I die. There it is. We'll have it in the next hand. Omega and defense. Bye. Woo! Step and strike, halt, carve reality. Okay, carve reality. Right. So deceive reality and carve reality must have been changed so they no longer give you an option. They were really, really powerful before. So this probably accounts for the upgrade of the damage to smite, because now it's a little harder to get. But also you don't get the flexibility of this card that it previously offered. Worst fight for us. Yeah, this is not a good one for us. We've got an energy potion. We'll probably have to use that. The Sentinel fight is actually really, really rough for this character in particular, so I'm not surprised to see... I'm not surprised to see that... This is a weird way to express this, but I'm not surprised to see that my initial reaction to this is that I should do nothing except for wait for the Omega. I like to pick up an early bowling bash specifically just for this fight because it's so rough. We're probably just dead next turn. Didn't manage to find any early defense in this deck. If we tried to fight them with Eruption, specifically coming in with as little HP as we did, we were probably dead as well. Okay. No, I can live through the turn. This is one of the reasons that I ended up choosing the path on the left over here. Wing boots, you may ignore the paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. Neat. Deceive reality, gain 4 block, add a safety to your hand. The safety is 12 block by itself. The safety also retains. That's great. There's also master reality, choose smite or safety. At the start of each turn, add the chosen card to your hand. So we can get a bunch of safeties constantly. I think we take master reality and use that to get safeties. But I'm gonna try and make sure that I rest and rest because I don't want this run to die. It's really promising. Letter opener, which is fine for the defensive stuff we intend to do. Alpha being innate, really, really important. Because then I can get the beta in my second hand. Oh, we're getting a lot of very important upgrades here. It's a 50-50 that this fight would be against the Gremlin Knob or against the Lagavulin. If it's the Lagavulin, we win instantly. If it's the Gremlin Knob, we lose instantly. So I'm just going to go for the safe path out. Miracle, defend, beta, and then strike the front line. We get the kill because of the letter opener. Backliner enemy is not attacking this turn. Omega. Got him. Protect is incredible for this deck. It has been nerfed to 13. I spoke about this in a couple episodes past. 13-17 rather than 15-20, but it's still incredible. I don't have any Xcos cards in this deck, and I'm unlikely to add them. Is that true? No, I would add every copy of Follow-Up I see. Not Follow-Up, sorry. Collect. I'm interested in trying that. This is also a new relic called Melange. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, scry 3. Interesting. I'm going to cut another strike from the deck, because it's effectively just Master Reality and Alpha. Like, defend. We're just going to focus on the defensive cards and see. Oh, I'm really, really interested to see how this is going to work out, because this is one of the builds that I have been trying for so long to get, and I have had no success getting. Very glad to have it here. Master Reality to get safeties in hand. We'll beta on Miracle for the defend. Use the worst blocks so that I can hold another safety. This is gonna work out so well. This is gonna work out so dang well. I mean, I can like Eruption, Strike, and then get back into Vigilance at the end of the turn. Eruption, Vigilance, and then Safety as well. I can't let all of these safeties accumulate, otherwise I'm just going to have a hand, like a hand of nothing but safeties constantly. But is that a problem? If we're dealing 50 damage a turn, do I care? Because it seems like I shouldn't care. Yeah, it seems a lot like I just should not care. Goodbye. Scry your draw pile so that my next card is exclusively either Beta or Omega. That's interesting, but Vault is just like skip a turn. Which is good when you have Omega up, but bad while you're setting up Omega because it's difficult to get this out as well as Alpha, Omega, or Beta. You know, wrong order, but still. I don't intend on adding that many more cards to the deck, so Omniscience would exclusively have to be in the first hand. So it'd be like Alpha, Omniscience, so that you get Beta in your next hand, as well as... Actually, that might do it, though. Alpha being innate is really good. This upgrades not to become innate. Dang. Think about it like this. In this deck of 11 cards, we have one card that immediately plays out. We have one card that retains, right? So let's kind of ignore those for the sake of the cycling of the deck, right? So if we draw a new hand, and that hand is 5 cards, we only have 4 left in the deck. So I've already got access to the next part of Alpha, Beta, Omega. I've already got pretty much all the protection this deck needs. I don't think Omniscience is good unless it exclusively appears in my opening hand. And I can't guarantee that. So I'm not taking it. I'm happy to go Busted Crown. So this is the Corn Ship. It says Corn Ship right there. You can see directly above the description. It says Corn Ship. Doubles the effectiveness of potions. This is really powerful. I don't need more cards in this deck, and I definitely don't need my enemies getting stronger. So I'm taking Busted Crown. God, if we can get a collect. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna try and hunt every elite this floor. Is that a bad idea? Probably. You gonna do it? Yep. 100%. Master Reality for safeties. Beta. Strike, hold, and protect. Safety, Omega, and now we wait. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty good run. Remarkable. That's not I'm remarkable. That's and then remarkable. Protect. Master Reality for safety, Beta, and get the unupgraded Protect out. Right, safety Omega. I could not be more pleased with the start of this run. Couldn't be more pleased. Not just lucky. Establishment. Whenever a card is retained, lower its cost by 1. You mean like all of the smites and both of my protections? Yep. We take that, cut another strike. Actually, we cut the eruption. It's not part of this deck at this point at all. Why would I need it? Oh, right. Never mind. The frontliner already dies after all of this. I should have struck the backliner. Not that it'll matter, but slight difference. Master Reality for safety, establishment, and then we coin out the defend. I'm going to say coin instead of miracle, and it's literally just that if I think about a 1 mana pump, I'm thinking about Hearthstone and I'm thinking about a coin. Just like reflexively. I don't even think we need Vault in this deck. I think we might want to cut it. One card that we actually definitely do want in this deck, interestingly. I'll play these two for the small amount of damage it does. One card we definitely do want in this deck, interestingly, is the... Brain. Brain, do you want to work here? 1 second. Give my brain a moment to load. I'm just going to go for the attacks while I wait. I don't remember the name of the card. Okay, so it's block 8 upgrades to I think block 12. Might be block 9. No, block 9 up. Look, I don't know the numbers on it. All I know is it scries the next 3 cards of your deck, upgrades to 5 cards of your deck, as well as defends you. So we would use that to like guarantee that we get Beta and Omega in the next hand. That said, with as few cards as we have in the deck, we already pretty much have that guarantee. Got him. Not only is this a defensive build, but it's also like a speed run. Swivel. The next attack you play this turn costs 0. The only attack we'll use that with is Vault. No. Alright, Book of Stabbing. This is the hardest fight for us in particular here. In my opinion, at least. Obviously, because it's not AoE, right? Whereas all of the other ones are. The other ones we care about, at least. Beta, safety, and defends will take 1 damage, as well as 1 wound. Now we take 9. Not being able to get Establishment out on turn 1 is a bit rough for us. Because then the protects do actually clog up our hand, as I suspected they might. Got it here, though. Bottle Tornado. So Embellishment actually upgrades to become innate already, so I'll put Master Reality in my opening hand. Hard pass. Hard pass? Yeah, hard pass. Dang. I have 2 jumps. I could go Elite and then jump back. I'm doing it. We're going all the way with this. Yeah, best I could do that turn anyway. Establishment, and I don't really want to set up a vault here. It's fine. We'll be able to Omega double protect next turn. Oh no, Beta, because we don't have Omega yet. Dang. Yeah, that's bad. We've got to leave all of those defends there. We're going to need all of them next turn. This'll do. Not a great fight. Choose your bracelet, normal encounters, and no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Not a great fight, but I am going for more elites, because you can't stop me. You can't stop me doing this. Alright, I'm going to use a potion in this fight, though. I'll get establishment out right now. Beta, Vigilance, Miracle, and a normal defend, because I want to hold that safety for the next turn. $24 block. Okay. 28 damage coming in, so I block for the 24 and then Omega, and then everything dies. I get revived by the Fairy Potion. It's either that or I use the Energy Potion. Energy Potion with 17 more block. So incoming damage is 40. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Got him. Panda Grab. Start of boss combat. Heal for 25 HP. And hard pass. Don't need wire heading because the deck isn't thick enough that it's going to be consistently useful. Calibers. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of it. Okay. Master Reality, Safety, Defend, Establishment, and Alpha. Lives us. We live on 1 HP this turn. Vengeance, Double Defend. We have a Safety and a Protect, both lowering their costs. We should be fine now. Unfortunately, Beta is very, very slow to come out, though. Let's use a Safety, Defend, and I think the other Safety actually as well. Good. Just between the Protect and the Safety, we have enough here already. Wait, we can block entirely outside of that, can't we? No, not entirely outside of that. We do have to use Vigilance and then one of the Safeties. For the 24 lock we need. So these two protect me for 30, which is the incoming damage. We'll throw out the Omega. And a strike, I guess. So I'm trying to block with the things that I'm not retaining first off. And then relying on the things I'm retaining afterwards. Beautiful. This is an example of why Volt is good in this deck. Stalls for an extra turn when we need it. Blood Vial. At the start of each combat, heal for 6 HP. Deva Form. Gain 6 plated armor. Sorry, 6. 9. Upgrades to 12. I don't know if we need that. It's good with calipers, but I don't know if we need that. I think it's like, I think it overcomplicates things. And it gives us, like, our whole deck is about setup already. Do I need more difficult setup? I don't think so. Rest of the HP, definitely. If If I transform 2 cards here, it's both of those strikes and I'm looking for defense. Okay, we got Devotion and Wave to the Hand. Neither of those are useful. Master Reality for safety. Will Alpha and Miracle out a Vault. There's Beta. Okay, so the next hand is good. Establishment, Beta, safety, because we're going to need both of those protects for the next turn. Okay, 17 blocks, so the incoming damage is 27. 17 keeps me alive. Is it 14, 20? Yeah, it's 27. Cool. Okay, and protect, safety. Yep, we've got this. Whew! Doing a whole lot of living on 1 HP here, but thankfully we have the Fairy in a Bottle, so... Also, Fairy in a Bottle has been buffed, by the way, if anyone was unaware of this. It's whenever you would die, heal to 30% of your max HP. It used to be 10. Unraveling. Play all cards in your hand from left to right. Targets are chosen randomly. Unfortunately, that means that, like, if Vault is still in my deck, it'll end my turns consistently. And also, it's only really useful if I get it in the same hand as Omega. And a lot of the time, I'm specifically trying to hold my safeties for later turns. Yes, I recognize that Calipers is going to allow me to hold my block that is excess for a later turn, but at a deficit of 15, which isn't always viable for me. I mean, especially when I can hold it and have it be 0 cost with the establishment anyway. Hard pass. Well, that's just... We don't need it, but... Like, there's no reason not to take it. We heal to almost full HP by entering this next fight. Insane. Let's get establishment in the opening hand. Establishment Alpha. Master Reality. Beautiful. Beta, Apparition, Miracle, Defend, and with Wonder. This, I feel like a lot of my enemies in this game are going to be feeling like this is a not particularly interactive video game here, but, especially considering Alpha was the first card we got. Yep. This is good. I'm gonna go straight to the heart with this, by the way. Devotion. Safety. Wait to the hand needs to be cut from the deck. Not necessary. I'm just ending my turns until you're dead, bud. And this is why I can do that. Because worst case scenario, I'm suddenly blocked for 1 billion damage. Good fight. Deus Ex Machina. Whenever you draw this, add 2 miracles to your hand and exhaust. Miracles being the cards we've seen behind. So that is good as a trigger for the letter opener, but it's also good for the extra energy, and we do need extra energy right now. Deus Ex Machina. Okay. Calling Bell. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Also, Holy Water replaces Pure Water. At the start of each combat, add 3 miracles into your hand. Obviously, we take Holy Water. It fixes the energy bump problems that we have. And it creates retain problems, but by the time we're retaining extra cards, we no longer need the energy. As much as I want to see that unique curse, this is also a unique new relic, so I feel like I can justify going for this over the course of, over the top of Calling Bell instead. Also, like, that could completely screw me. I don't know what it is, right? And this build is really, really cool. So I feel like it's fine to go for a new thing over a new thing. However, if there wasn't another new relic, I think I would have just been obliged to take the Calling Bell there. Okay. Establishment Master Reality for Safety Alpha. Will Miracle into Vigilance, and I don't need to Apparition, obviously. It doesn't save me any damage this turn. Okay. Devotion, Wave to the Hand to weaken you. Apparition defend. Good, we got Beta in time. I'd actually really like to have Orichalcum so that after I use Apparitions, I don't have to defend. Yeah, I'm just going to play out all of the defense there. Specifically because we still get to hold the extra defense for the next turn with Calipers, and I knew fight wasn't going that much longer. I can't take another Protect. It's too many cards now. That's a lot to do. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. Like, we don't take damage in this deck. So there's no reason not to take that. Let's get those out. This and Vault, I think. Vault them. That'll do perfectly. Apparition, Beta, and Defend. And then as long as I play enough skills in the next turn, the Orb Walker in the front line is on 50 HP. Which is where we're looking for it to be. Sweet. Alright, that's one kill already queued up. Whew. Pretty good speed run this one. This is probably going to be my fastest win as this character yet. Even including the Roth build we did earlier. Gambling chip. Thank you. Just in case we don't have an apparition in the opening hand, discard everything that isn't an apparition and get it. Ooh. Maybe I should have purposefully cycled all but 5 cards in my deck, because then I know that I get Beta in the next hand, and then I know that the next hand afterwards is also Omega. That's an interesting way to play, and I suspect it's also correct. Let's do that in the future. Block. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's dumb and not good and bad play, but it's fine, ultimately. I'm a little focused on how cool this run is to worry. It's fine, we'll just retain. Got him. Duplication potion. That's going to be a real hot ticket in that hard fight. Lose Vault, lose Establishment, or lose Apparition. Definitely Vault. Definitely Vault. So I have to throw 8 cards to guarantee... I can't even throw 8 cards. Because I have to keep Alpha, obviously. Oh, there we go. The deeper we get into the deck, the better, so... regardless, it's fine. Devotion, Vigilance, and Wave of Hands. Hopefully we get beta in the next stand. There it is. So at the start of my turn, a safety is added into my hand, and then I'll draw 5. So I've got to make sure that I only retain a maximum of 4. That's a mistake I was making earlier. And it was preventing me from getting my Omega all of the time. Those miracles really aren't useful for us. Oh, I've also managed to make my way into Divinity form, although I have no damage in my deck for attacking with. Thanks for the Divinity form, though. Woo! That's getting real hard, yeah? We'll be fine, though. Yeah, this is the last bad turn we have. Whew. Yep, this fight in particular is bad because the enemy is only taking damage half the time. But ultimately it works out fine. I have nothing in my deck to upgrade at this point, and resting does nothing for me, so I'm going to go here just in case I pick up a card I want to upgrade. Yeah, just looking for a little apparition. There we go. 8, Master for safety, Alpha defends, Miracle Apparition. We're good. All's right with the world. Apparition, single safety, I think. And burn a miracle so that I don't negate myself a draw here. Burning those two so that I don't negate myself a draw as well. Omega, Apparition, and then just defend until you can't defend any longer. Good one. Who's the boss? Donu and Deca, so it's twice as effective against them. Love it. Ceramic Fish is a new relic. It is whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 7 gold. It is, I believe, common. We'll obviously be taking Sapphire though. Yeah, I'm gonna risk this path. This is fine. safety. I'll get the protect out this turn as well. Because I'll have more apparitions coming up soon. Pretty reliably, I think. This one. Really wanted beta in this hand. Unfortunate not to have it. So that means we have to go another full cycle through the deck. No, it doesn't. Because I generate a new card to my hand. Okay, that's interesting. So I specifically have 6 cards in my hand at the start of the turn, and it drew 4. So because it drew those 4 and couldn't draw a 5th, it didn't regenerate a new draw pile. And as a result of not being able to do that, Beta is going to put Omega as my next card. That's incredible. Entirely unintentional on my part, but as soon as I ended my turn, I was thinking, wait a second, could I have... And as it turns out, yes, I could have. Those miracles are useless here. I should just burn this. Yeah, they're just dead. Right. Good fight. Smiling Mask. The merchant's card moves us up. It's now always cost 50 gold. With the Courier next floor, we're going to go off. Hardest fight for us. So let's try and be very, very mindful of how we play it. Best I can do there. Take 1 damage though. Okay, we do have Beta. That's a really good hit. I'm going to throw out both apparitions just for safety for the next turn. Whew. So we now have Omega out. We're in Vigilant stance. I'm going to burn both of these miracles because they're no longer useful for us. Still got a lot of cards I want to remove from the deck as well. I'm going to throw that poison just so that all I have to do after the next turn is play 3 skills. Great, so I can finish them off this turn just in case they were a threat. Plus the poison potion isn't that good. Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you bleed HP each combat. Uh-huh. It's all working out well. Oops. I shouldn't skill potion instead of just taking 2 damage here. But I should have also been more mindful of my energy usage there. Again, like, I just keep getting excited, and then as soon as I get excited, I make a dumb play, and then I'm like, oh, wait, no, wait, hang on, we're not invincible. Gotta try and stick my brain constantly in the idea of we're not invincible. Okay, those 5. Gotta make sure that I have the extra space in hand. Yep, turn 1 generation, then 5 draw. And now we're all good. Good fight. So... I have no attacks in the entire deck, I'm pretty sure. Yup. Just lucky, I guess. It's a perfect opening hand. I'd have loved to hold the protects, but I'll be happy with what I've got. Deus Ex Machina is probably not actually useful in this deck anymore. It's oftentimes overcrowding my hand and then discarding the miracles, and then I don't need them. Yeah, that was bad. I should have left the extra card in my hand. I knew that was the correct play, and I've done it before, but I did it wrong here. Poorly played on my part. And I should have used the extra to defend that turn. Ryan! Just because something's going well doesn't mean it will always forever. Be good. $44. Fully blocked. Stuff is getting rough now. Again, at least we get to keep 2 safeties. Alright, one more turn of safety. And we've got it. We still managed to block the final hit. Thank you, buffer. Yeah, if we played better on that first cycle, that whole fight would have been like a breeze instead of being a little bit tense near the end there. This character has so much forethought that they need. It's remarkable. Dead branch. Wish! Secret technique. Ooh. There's also another duplication potion. Definitely take that over a skill. I think we do take Wish. Maybe even Wish and Secret Technique. Get all the stuff out really early. I'm also going to drop the weak potion in order to take the Entropic Brew. Wish, Secret Technique, then Hard Boss. Oh no, Orichalcum, obviously I was looking for that. And Sundial, sweet. Extra useful on the shuffle. I'll even take the Sling of Courage. Hey, Captain's Wheel, we managed to see it. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 18 block. Neat. Almost every fight makes it to the 3rd turn, so it's totally useful. It's the perfect opening hand. Apparition event. Okay, this is going to be really interesting. Devotion, Vigilance, Defend, Safety. I need both of those miracles though, but I have to get another one out this turn so that I get the full draw next turn. Okay. So, we'll beta, getting Omega in the draw pile, then I'm gonna double Miracle and Wish on Omega, set up 2 of them, 100 damage to all enemies at the end of the turn. Oh, seems good. Seems good. Sorry, at the start of the turn, like that. That's a seems good right there. Oh, and we have the duplication potions for the final fight in particular. Might be statue. This is no longer a boss relic, by the way. Potions always appear in combat rewards, and Nirvana that we don't need. We don't need Deus Ex Machina here in the first cycle. I'm gonna throw that. Keep the defense. Yeah. Oh, never mind. It still works, but it also discards. So when you draw it, it adds 3 miracles to your hand. However, if you can get rid of it instantly, it doesn't exhaust. Wild. That's definitely a bug. It'll get fixed. Have to empty out the space in my hands. Also, let's see what we get from the power potion now. Deva form, obviously. Maybe I should have duplicated that Deva form. No. We'll have better things to hit. Slime. Again, have to throw a miracle out just to get cards out of my hand. Okay, there's Secret Technique. Secret Technique used to pull Beta and Wish. Okay, so here's what we do. Protect. Duplication Potion on Secret Technique to get Wish and Beta. And then we will... So if I duplicate potion the Beta, I'll put 2 Omegas in the deck and then I can wish one of them. If I duplicate the Wish, because Wish exhausts the chosen card, right? So I'll still only get 2. I can get 150 damage per turn if I use the Beta with the duplication potion. And then I Miracle, Wish out Omega 1. Refill my entire hands. Get those plated potions out and weaken the enemy and give myself artifacts. I'm feeling pretty good about this whole fight, Sitch. It's seeming pretty good. It's seeming pretty good. I even get a turn away from the enemy here. And then I can almost cruelly watch them die at the start of the next turn. Peace. It's a pretty good run. I felt like that was a pretty dang good run. Execution from start to finish, entirely based around Alpha Omega. We got pretty much all of the companion pieces we would have wanted. We got a absolute slew of defensive and energy-based relics, as well as utility for our opening hand. It couldn't have been better. And that's going to get our final level of unlocks as well. Beyond Perfect Heartbreaker. Ascension 1 as well. So we've actually, we've accidentally low-key started the Heartbreaker grind for this character. All right. The relics unlocked have been Strike Dummy. Cards containing Strike deal 3 additional damage. The Teardrop Locket. Start each combat in Calm. And the Cloak Clasp. At the end of your turn, gain 2 block for each card in your hand. Now that the run has ended as well, the cards that have been noted as changed, I'm gonna go and check those in the compendium. I was going to do that at the start. Okay, what in particular were they? Because there were a couple that were reworks. I'm looking for the ones that said minor reworks, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, wait, it's not even going to blank out the... Huh. Never mind, it's not filling all of these with question marks. Okay, so Prostrate is now gain 1 mantra and 4 block, upgrades to 2. I like that a lot more than what previously was. Previously, it was gain 2 mantra, upgrades to 3, gain 1 vulnerable, so it's applied to you, and also shuffle an insight into your deck. And the insight was a 0 cost, draw 2 exhaust skill. It didn't really feel that great to have at all. So I'm really glad to see Prostrate changed. Sanctity. Okay, Sanctity has also been changed. If the previous card blade was a skill, draw 2 cards. So it used to draw you 1 card. This is significantly better. It's slightly weaker on its block, but obviously, like, that's a ridiculous backflip if you want to compare, but you shouldn't compare because different classes have different usefulnesses, etc., etc. Third Eye is the card that I was trying to talk about when I was saying for scrying for the rest of my deck. Collect is the card I was looking for the combination with the Chemical X, right? Gain 2 energy at the start of your next X turns, upgrades to X+1. Okay, Deceive Reality exclusively gives you safety. Yeah, we did see that in the run, didn't we? Conclude, Devotion, Establishment, Evaluate. Okay, nothing's changed there. Flurry of Blows has been changed. Excellent. So this one was too expensive previously to use multiple times in a turn, which seemed like the only reason you would put it in the deck. Well... it's now 0 cost. Deal 4 damage. On stance change, this counts including, this counts entering a stance, exiting a stance, and changing between 2 stances. All of those are under the branch of change. Returns from the discard pile into your hand. Okay, great. From the discard pile to your hand. Okay, not from the exhaust pile. Okay, I don't know about that one now. Inner Peace. If you are in Calm, draw 3 cards. Otherwise, enter Calm. Upgrades to be... no longer 0 cost, it upgrades to draw extra cards. Okay, so this is kind of fulfilling the same position that Vigilance no longer does. So at the very least, this is useful. Good, glad to see it. However, unfortunately, it doesn't enter Calm and draw cards. It can't do both at the same time. I suspect because they did see the potential for infinites. All right, what else? Simmering Fury, scry 3, enter Wrath at the start of your next turn. Ooh! That's interesting. You set up your entire next hand. Now, I know the value of scry is specifically for setting up your next hand. When I say if I'm looking for a payoff for a scry deck, I'm saying are there companion pieces to weave, like direct synergy with scry. Weave being if you discard a card from your draw pile, or sorry, if you discard this card from your draw pile, put it into your hand. I clarify this because there are a couple of people in varying levels of kindness who were expressing that I didn't know what scry is. I do. When I'm asking for a payoff for it, I'm talking specifically about that. All right. Where's the final inclusion? Because there was another card included, wasn't there? I'm not seeing anything different. Oh, Brilliance has been changed. Transform your hand into miracles. Upgrades to 0 costs. Again, I suspect that's been changed so that you can't just use it for the energy gain that would allow you to get enough card draw that would allow you to infinite. Yeah, it's a little saddening though. Nothing else? But Metaphysics Causality already does that. Never mind, it can't be that. So... but if you're transforming your entire hand into miracles, you're... I guess it has to be set up for the next turn, but it is set up for the next turn, right? Because the miracles retain. Okay. Okay, I can still see it now. And, yep, all of the rest of this is still stock standard. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next episode.